Hello, my dear students. I am Durgesh Nandini, your English mentor. Today, I will be taking up the very first chapter of class 10, Letter to God by G.L. Fuentes. I hope you will like it. And if you have any queries, any confusions, any doubts, do mention it down in the comment box. Now, let's start the very first chapter, Letter to God by G.L. Fuentes. You know that? What's the writer? G.L. Fuentes, a Mexican writer, wants to reflect through this chapter. Exactly. He wants to reflect the simple faith, innocent trust of the people. We should give regards to such trust and such faith. Through his character, Lencho, a very strong character. He is a farmer. Farmer, the person whose life directly or indirectly depends on cultivations, on agriculture. किसान, जिसका संपूर्ण जीवन खेती पर निर्भर करता है. Such a character, Lencho. He has a cornfield. Definitely, if he is a farmer, he has a cornfield. And he hopes a good harvest. But all of us know that अच्छी खेती के लिए हमें अच्छी बारिश की भी ज़रूरत होती है. And that's why Lencho, who is a farmer, having a hope. What's the hope? His hope to get rain for getting good harvest. And that's why he went to his cornfield and looking towards the sky. Very beautifully, the writer G.L. Fuentes says that he is the sole individual in that entire valley. His home, his hut, his house is at the crest. Do you know what's the meaning of the crest? Small hill. And he used to live in that house. As he is a farmer, he has a great hope that he gets good harvest if it will get good rain. That's why he was looking towards the sky, and he became so happy after seeing the cloud in the sky. He starts to think, if it will be rain, what happen? He will get good harvest. At the same time, he starts to think that if he will get raindrops, definitely that raindrops will be like silver coins. These raindrops will help him to get good harvest, the source of income, the source of survival. So for him, these raindrops are as precious as silver coins. That's why he became so happy. He was cherished with that feelings to get rain for getting good harvest. Soon after, his all expectations, his all excitement, his all desires, his all zeal turned into despair. Why? These raindrops turn into hailstones. That hailstones, which for the children like frozen pearl. Children are enjoying when hailstones they see. But for farmers like Lencho, these hailstones are not frozen pearl, as these are the source of the destructions of their crop fields. इस ओले के कारण उनके संपूर्ण खेत क्या हो जाएंगे? बर्बाद हो जाएंगे. ये सोच कर लेंचो डर जाता है. He was frightened. He was infested with a great fear. How he will provide food for his family. So he was so worried. He was so upset. He was so sad to see such hailstones. And he saw all the destructions of his crop fields with his eyes. He was so upset. But In spite of such despair, in spite of such painful situation, he having only one hope. That hope is getting help to God. In such adverse circumstance, where all the people lost all their hopes, but he had a hope, he had a great faith, a great trust to get help from God. That's why, in such an innocent way, he wrote a letter to God. The title is what? A letter to God. It's quite ironical. It's quite satirical title. How is it possible that in present era, when the people having very little time for God, a people having such a faith in God, strong faith in God, he wrote a letter to God, and in that letter he demanded 100 pesos. Here pesos is what? Pesos is the currency of some particular country like America and others one. So what happened? Lencho, when his field was destroyed in hailstones, he wrote a letter to God. एक सुंदर सा पत्र लिखता है भगवान के लिए. And in that letter he mentioned that God, dear God, I need your help. I need 100 pesos as my crop fields destroyed in hailstones. There is only hope that I get help from you. And addressed that letter to God. And he mailed this letter. How ironical situation is that when Lencho wrote a letter to God and mailed it to the post office. In the post office, there is a postman. When he opened the mail, he saw a letter. That letter contains the address of the God. He was surprised. He was shocked. What a crazy man who delivered the letter to God, who wrote a letter to God. In excitement, he wants to see that letter, but he showed that letter to postmaster. The very first postmaster, when saw the letter, he made a laugh at the craziness of that person who wrote a letter. But soon after, he is a human being. On the behalf of that humanity, he read the letter and he came to know the strong faith, belief and trust of Lencho to God. So he decided to help him. As he is not interested in such circumstance, in such present era, if some person having such a strong faith in God, he wants to keep his trust, he wants to keep his belief, he is not interested to betray his trust in God. So he decided to help him by donating some money with the help of his fellows, post office employees. So he called all of the post office employees, and all of these post office employees, including postmaster, collected 70 pesos. They got success only to collect 70 pesos, and with the help of this collection, he sent it to Lencho. Again from God, he addressed from God. Lencho, who was so innocent, who having a strong belief and trust in God, he just opened the letter, and when he got 70 pesos instead of 100, he was angry, he was sad. He started to think it might be taken by post office employees. So he decided again to write a letter to God. And in that letter, ये जो दूसरा पत्र उसने लिखा, इसमें उन्होंने लेंचो पोस्ट ऑफिस एम्प्लॉयज़ के अगेंस्ट कंप्लेन किए गॉड से. क्या कह के? गॉड, डियर गॉड, यू डोंट नो द मनी द pesos you have sent. I got only 70. Rest of that pesos have been kept by post office employees as they are bunch of crooks. They are cunning. So from the next time you must try to mind it and don't send through that. In such an innocent way he wrote second letter to God. Just here the writer wants to reflect the ironical, the satirical situations of that particular that how a person who got help from that person, that post office employees, and he blamed that post office employees. लेंचो जिसे पोस्ट ऑफिस एम्प्लॉयज़ ने ही हेल्प किया था 70 pesos दे करके, उस 70 pesos जिसने जमा किया, जो पोस्ट ऑफिस एम्प्लॉयज़, पोस्ट ऑफिस कर्मचारी, और उन्हीं पर लेंचो ने किस चीज़ का आरोप लगाया था कि दे आर कनिंग, वो धूर्त है वे लोग. सो आप दोबारा जब पैसा भेजेंगे, नॉट बाय डैट. इन सच वे द राइटर G.L. Fuentes wants to reflect that we should have trust in God. We should respect the trust and beliefs of others. We should have never interested to break the trust, to betray the trust and beliefs of anyone. Dear learners, through that chapter, you come to know about a farmer whose name is Lencho, and his firm belief in God, and how his disbelief among post office employees. And in a very beautiful way, effective way, the writer wants to reflect that not only in God, we should give respect each and other's feelings, trust and beliefs. So in this chapter, you can sketch the character of Lencho. You can write about the content of the very first letter of Lencho, his demand to God. In that letter, he demanded 100 pesos. Why he was demanded 100 pesos? The third one, how does the post office employees, including the postmaster, help him? And what's the need to help him? Why does the postmaster help Lencho? The last one, you can write down the last questions. Why and what Lencho did write second letter. In this way, you can cover this chapter. If you have any problems, again I say you should mention in your comment box. Thank you.